Hello there, I'm here again. I find it quite intriguing and worrying again to know how we have allowed corruption in our health sector. I'm a health personnel, so like I said, I'll just be talking more about aspects related to health, not conditions, but things that does not help our health sector as Ghanaians to move on that affect us directly or indirectly. Did you take the chance to read the Auditor's General's report for 2022? You didn't. As usual, the ordinary Ghanaian doesn't care. You should care. So much corruption in our health sector. Why? Right from the basis, from the cheap compounds to the district municipal hospitals to the regional hospitals to the teaching hospitals. Corruption all round. Procurements, misappropriation of funds here and there. And I don't understand when these corrupt acts, when exposed by auditors, the Auditor General, I don't know what he's doing. Do you remember last year, some citizens had to go on demonstration that he should surcharge? Why are we like this? Do we have to wait for someone to tell us to do our jobs? Do we have to wait for the president to say, auditor, surcharge these people? And the most intriguing aspect of the whole thing, that amazes me is that most often in these health facilities, when you look into the accounts, you'd realize where they spend most: workshops and seminars, committees. And then you'd find one director will tell you that, yes, they take 16 allowance just like the Ministry of Finance and all that. So you go on a committee, some people, and you're always sitting down, and if they should sit down like 5 times in a month, 6 times, 10 times in a month, you should know they are going to take allowances. And then they would, tell you why they deserve to take the allowances. They procure, and before you know, they have just done their own mismanagement, and nothing seems to be done about it. How come private facilities, private hospitals, don't run into a loss, but almost all our government institutions are always running into a loss? Does it sound normal to you? Private institutions are not running into a loss, but government institutions always run into a loss. And we don't mind. We go to the hospitals and we don't even have bed to lay down. Some sit in chairs. They carry their plastic chairs to the facility. Ghanaians, you are not living. This is not life. Notice, the hospital is a neutral place where 2 strangers are meeting. One being the healthcare provider and the one coming to the facility to seek for health. Now, if you go to the hospital and you find so much misgivings or things are not going on well, you should learn to speak about it in the right way, the right channel. I ask again, how come our private facilities don't run in loss, but we still have government facilities, institutions, always running into a loss, and nothing seems to happen? You know one funny thing? When maybe a director or an accountant or an auditor misappropriate funds, the only thing we do, we transfer the person. Our mantra, transfer. When there is corruption, transfer. What is wrong with us? We should take our mental health very serious. Because when we do take our mental health very serious, we can really decipher, have good judgment, and decide that this is wrong, that is bad. And people would not be laughing and making jokes about it because it is our money. The government takes our name, Ghanaians, go out of the country, beg for money from the white man. And when the money is brought into the country, we misuse it. Somebody sits somewhere, misuse the money, and we sit down and wait for who to come and do what? Pass judgment and show that the right thing is done. It's us. Okay? I know now the current government is nothing to write home about. I don't care about them. You have your life. This is the only country we have. It's either we stand up and make it work, or the rest leave, and those who cannot stay in abject poverty and die. I'll come again with some of the most disturbing misappropriation that has gone on in some of the health facilities. And it should worry you because your money has been misappropriated. Ask questions, demand for accountability and transparency. Learn to stand on your feet and you will get it. Stay blessed.